Alright everyone, welcome to today's charting session. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is we typically look at yung trending names na list, meaning yung listahan ng mga stocks na either malaki yung ginalaw or mas pinapansin ng mga tao and so on, no? Or tumatanggap din po tayo ng mga chart requests. So kapag meron po kayong mga tanong, meron po kayong mga chart na gustong patignan, maybe you just want a second opinion to go in contrast or in confluence with your own personal analysis, please feel free to let me know in the comments section below. I promise I do get to all of them, no? Minsan nga lang, may kabagalan ng konti, but I do get to all of them. Alright? So, let's start today off with ALLDY. Kung mapapansin nyo, tong ALLDY, 30-minute time frame tayo tumitingin ngayon, no? And the reason for that is dumami na rin kasi mga candle, so we can slowly crawl our way back up. I wanted a more in-depth view ng konti kasi may mga nag-request na to. So, hindi ako dumiretso ng daily. Dito muna tayo sa 30 minutes, no? So, ano nga ba yung nangyayari dito sa ALLDY? Kung titignan natin after the initial spike up, meaning nung nagkaroon tayo ng excitement, diba? Dahil nga nag-IPO siya, na umabot tayo hanggang 1.10. After that, we have been on a downward trajectory. Nag-form tayo ng low, high, di ba? Lower high, lower low, potential lower high. Tapos tinitingnan natin ngayon where price could be going. Are we gonna form another low? Are we gonna hold this range? Hindi pa natin alam, no? So let's try to break that down. Ano nga ba yung mga pwede nating tignan or i-anticipate sa stock na to? First is, maaaring mag-trade muna tayo sa loob ng malaking range na to, meaning from 0.55 hanggang 0.66 na area. Okay, so that's one possible scenario. Hanggang hindi nababasag to the upside or to the downside to, yun muna yung pinaka-assumption. Okay? There's no need to jump the gun, so to speak. There's no need na pangunahan natin. Panoorin lang muna natin. If it breaks higher, diba, nag-break tong 0.66, then that probably gives the opportunity na mag-trade tayo within this range here. So that's from 0.66 hanggang 0.73. Kasi nabasag tayo to the upside. Pag nangyari yun, essentially, parang nag-form tayo ng low, high, higher low, di ba? Tas possible higher high. So kapag ganon, tumataas yung chances na mag-open up tong range na to dito sa taas. Tapos from there, if mabasag natin tong 0.73, 0.77 naman yung next. Then after that, it's 0.85 right there. Okay? However, if mabasag naman yung 0.55, then new all-time low tayo. Pag ganon, then we likely see price dive deeper. Diba? It might explore deeper. Baka gusto pa niyang maghanap or mag-explore ng lower prices. And kung ganon, wala tayong magagawa kung hindi maghintay and to see kung makakahanap ba tayo ng bottom from there. Mag-range pa muna tayo tapos start the move up or baka lalo pang lumalim ang presyo, hindi po natin alam. There's no real way to predict kung ano yung gagawin ng market. For now, we just anticipate na, okay, if it breaks to the downside, this might happen. If it breaks to the upside, this might happen. Pero hanggang dun lang. Tapos kung may ma-form kayo na trade ideas within those scenarios, edi maganda. Alright? Moving on, let's take a look at JGS, no, which is another requested stock. So tong JGS, ano nga ba nangyayari? First and foremost, we need to understand na in the larger picture, di ba? If you zoom out like this, no? In the larger picture, we are essentially stuck within this very large range here. First and foremost, di ba? Bago natin pangunahan ng lahat. Even before itong breakdown na to, di ba? Nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, nag-breakdown tayo dito. Even before that, yan yung malaking range na sinasayawan natin eh. Okay? It's a very big range, meaning it's a very tradable range. Kaya ang ginawa ko is sinegment ko lang siya into support and resistance levels that I felt were significant. So now let's zoom in. Okay, bakit significant yung mga levels na yon? Number one, usually mga pinipili kong levels is kung saan meron tayong inflection point, meaning it has acted as both support and resistance somewhere along the way. For example, itong level na to, it has acted as resistance, support, and so on. Diba? Same goes for other levels. Either that or we pick yung mga extreme highs and extreme lows just to give us an idea yung potential high end or low end ng mga wider ranges. Okay? Now with that being said, ano masasabi natin dito sa JGS? If we segment it, which I've done here, I've taken the liberty to do so, then we can say na if price breaks above tong 55.10, then the possibility that it reaches for 59.5 exists if we can start trading firmly above tong 55.10 na area. However, if mabasag naman natin to the downside, yung 51.55, then tumataas din yung chances na we come back and revisit tong support na to at 47.9. Diba? So, yun yung mga immediate na possible reactions if price is to break to the upside or to the downside. Kung tumuloy, sabihin natin, mabasag din niya itong 59.5, then pwedeng umabot siya ulit dito sa 62.25, and if mabasag yan, reach for the highs at 68.7, then after that, 75.9. Okay? All that being said, for most systems, I would assume na wala pang trading signal na binibigay itong JGS. Diba? A lot of trading systems are predicated upon the fact na may momentum na or may early signs of reversal na. There's nothing to reverse sa isang malaking range. Diba? As we said, yes, we can segment it and yes, we can trade the segments. But other than that, there's no realistic picture right now, at least for me, with the way I trade, to say na, uy, momentum nasa side na ng JGS, lilipad na to all-time highs. Wala pa matagal pa. So, it's gonna require some patience, lalo na doon sa mga may hawak na, depende kung sa kayo nakasalo, before this actually moves in your favor or moves in such a way na mapapakat ka. Diba? Yun yung pinaka-crux ng issue for me dito sa JGS. Diba? Kasi yun yung mahirap if price is stuck in no man's land Yes, it's tradable, but it makes it harder kapag we're stuck in the middle of a wide range. Even if you disregard yung wide range niya, di ba? Etong mga areas of chop na sa mga ganito, even if price breaks to the upside, pwede mong maisip na, bakit siya hindi mauuntog dito? Di ba? So, yun yung issue kapag ganitong super choppy yung chart. Choppy meaning it's just moving sideways. Tapos marami siyang areas where it consolidates, move to the downside, moves up, consolidates again, move. Yung parang puro ganon. Nagkakaroon kasi tayo ng mga matitigas na mga areas na mahirap sabihin na, hindi, madali lang itong basagin and so on. Diba? Yes, it makes it easier to possibly trade ranges, but you still need to consider na is it worth trading yung mga segments na yon? Saka maglalagay ng stop. Diba? Kung sabihin natin, sabi ni Sir GT, pag nabasag yung 55.10, 59.5 daw. Fine. Saan yung stop mo nun? Diba? For those who have been watching my videos for a while, you know I don't agree to sa mga arbitrary 5% stop loss or anything like that. Kasi we work so hard to analyze charts, to analyze our entries, di ba? Nag-aaral tayo ng mga setups and everything. Tapos, yung exit natin, ilalagay mo lang sa arbitrary number. Why is 5% better than 6%? Why is it better than 7%? Why is it better than 3%? Okay? So, yun lang naman yun. For now, sa akin, tong JGS, wala pang clear cut. Let's wait a bit more. Maaga pa naman yung taon. Tingnan natin as we move forward kung ano yung makikita natin dito sa particular na stock na to. Next, let's take a look at BDO, no? So, BDO, as we were discussing before, it was trading within this range here. Tapos nabasag tayo to the upside here. Then we started ranging in this area. Nung una, ang sabi natin was it was ranging here. Kaso anong nangyari? Nag-gap down tayo. After natin mag-gap down, essentially, nag-range tayo sa lower end. 'Di ba? Lower end meaning tinarget natin yung saan yung mga previous highs. 'Di ba? Dito resistance, 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 'di ba? So bumalik yung price sa area of previous resistance. So ngayon tinitingnan natin kung mag-hold ba tong area na to. Okay? Mag-hold ba tong area na to? And if we can start pushing up from here. A positive sign for me would be mabasag natin tong 129 para try nating abutin ulit tong 135. If mabasag natin yung 135, the next target for me would be around 142. And if mabasag yung 142, it will be 146. Pero for now, okay, sideways pa rin siya. Ranging, wala pa nangyayari. Okay, you can, if you wanted to, you can risk buy on support, hope it holds, and hope it pushes up from there. Pero you don't know kung gaano pa katagal tong sideways na to, baka mabasag ba, and so on. A lot of people think that being good at technical analysis means hindi ka nang magkakamali. That's completely wrong, no? Technical analysis just helps you with your risk management. Okay? It helps you identify potential setups, but it doesn't negate yung pagiging mali. Diba? Pagiging mali is part of the game. So, ang ayaw nating makita from here is mabasag to, and then we might start trading within this range below, between 109.3 hanggang 118. And if mabasag yung 109.3, next support natin is at 102 and then 98.5. Alright? Next, let's take a quick look at PHA, no? So PHA, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo, no? We keep breaking down. We broke beneath tong level na to. Diba? Tong 0.61. We tested it from underneath, then we roll over again. So, ang tinitingnan natin ngayon, okay, is mag-hold ba tong 0.45 as support? Bakit tong 0.45 ang support? Kasi if you zoom out, okay, tong 0.45, yung last line natin dito, last mini bit of support, kasi dito may resistance siya, di ba? Ito, resistance, support. So, if mabasag natin yung 0.45 na yan, then maybe we come back and fill this gap here, yung naiwan na gap from before. And if ma-fill yung gap, gusto pa niya bumaba, we might target 0.28 next. So, ang kabaliktaran naman is we want to see price start trading firmly above 0.61 to 0.65 na area, more or less. If we can start holding above that, then maybe that opens up the possibility for price to come back and tag tong mga mini resistances na to at around 82 or maybe 71. Okay, and if mabasag yan, high end is 0.9. But for now, I would sincerely advise na konting iwas-iwas muna tayo sa PHA. Yes, you can trade this for bounces, but kunyari position trade, aiming for a long-term trend, for me, wala pang direct signs. Diba? Some people would argue na, baka meron ng divergence or anything, but for me, wala pa. Tingin-tingin lang muna tayo. Let's just be more patient, exercise more prudence. Diba? Kung gumalaw naman to the upside, makikita naman natin together and we can learn from it, we can trade it together, and so on. And then finally, let's take a look at DMC. Okay? So DMC, nagkaroon tayo ng range dito. This range is very clear-cut. Bakit clear-cut? Kasi dito, kitang-kita, previous resistance acted as previous support acted as resistance. So, meron tayong clear-cut range sa area na to. That's from 7.25 hanggang 8.21. If we can close firmly above 8.21, then that opens up the possibility of this range here hanggang dito sa white na zone. Bakit hanggang doon sa white na zone? Kasi yung sa white na zone, doon tayo nagkaroon ng little bit of consolidation prior to price breaking down severely. Diba? Biglang bumuhos from here. So, hindi naaagulat na if tumaas yung price, pwede siyang mauntog dyan. Bakit? Kasi mga ganito, favorite yan ng mga tao eh. Uy, konso. Diba? Tutuloy na yan. So, usually dyan sila bibili. And ano yung tendency ng mga tao kapag bumalik yung price sa area nila? Ayaw nilang mag-cut eh. So, syempre, gusto nila lumabas ng buhay. So, hindi naaagulat na if bumalik tayo dyan, mauntog tayo kasi baka may mga gustong lumabas ng buhay na bumili sa area na to. Okay? So, kung mabasag tong 8.21, yun yung unang pupuntahan ng mata ko. And this is just me, personally. Okay? You don't have to agree with me. This is the way I view things. Kung mabasag din tong white zone, then we can aim for yung 9.4 na previous na 52-week high. Then if mabasag yan, we can aim for higher. Diba? Ang ayaw nating makita is mabasag altogether tong 7.25. Kasi kung mabasag yung 7.25, that opens up this range beneath. That's from 6.6 hanggang 7.25. Tapos kung mabasag pa yung 6.6, the next level is 6.04. Diba? And if mabasag pa yan, 5.48. Okay? So, yun yung view ko sa DMC. However, may konting caveat lang. Ang gusto ko lang dito sa DMC, very clear kasi kung saan siya nag-range eh. Malinaw siya sa akin. Hindi siya, kumbaga, it works in a way na naintindihan ko. Diba? SCC mirrors DMC by a lot. Pero where it's ranging right now doesn't make as much sense to me. Again, this is just me, ha? The way I personally view charts. Like ko nga sinasabi, it's not naman about kung tama pagkaintindi ko o hindi eh. I just want to focus kung saan yung pinaka naintindihan ko, tas yun lang yung ititrade ko. Kasi kung ipipilit kong i-trade yung hindi ko naiintindihan, hindi ko siya mapagkaplanuhan ng mabuti. Diba? Hindi ako makaka-devise ng proper risk management strategy. Sa pagkaganito, assuming I wanted to buy dito sa consolidation na to, mas clear-cut sa akin saan ako mali, saan ako tama, and so on. Okay? Now, before we end this video, I just wanted to point out na for today, down yung PSE, no? Meron daw technical issues sa both front end and back end, kung tama yung pagkaintindi ko. So, they're fixing it. Hopefully, bukas, maayos na ulit yung market, no? Yung PSE. Let's say na hindi pa rin siya maging maayos bukas. Sana, hindi tayo sobrang mag-panic. Let's take the time to actually do something more productive. If you want to do something trading related pa rin, maybe you can do some backtesting. Maybe you can update your journals. Diba? Maybe you can test out new ideas and so on. Diba? Kung ayaw nyo naman trading related, then maybe we can, I don't know, learn something new. We can focus on our jobs. We can focus on our families and so on. Let's not focus sa mga bagay na wala naman sa control natin. Alright? So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin. I hope nakatulong po to sa inyo kahit papano. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!